Hello friend, welcome to my channel Coin Worth Million. Today video, the 2012 United States of America 5 cents coin, popularly known as the Jefferson Nickel, holds both historical significance and numismatic interest, as it continues a legacy that has endured for decades since its original inception in 1938. This 5-cent coin prominently features Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, designed to reflect American values of democracy, resilience, and leadership. The 2012 version of the nickel retains much of the modern artistic influence from the early 2000s redesign, which brought a fresh, more realistic depiction of Jefferson, struck by the United States Mint at both the Denver D and Philadelphia no mint marked facilities. The 2012 nickel circulated widely across the nation, playing a quiet yet essential role in everyday transactions, vending machines, parking meters, and coin-operated devices. On the obverse front, the side of the 2012 nickel is a striking forward-facing portrait of President Thomas Jefferson. This design was introduced in 2006 and created by artist Jamie Franke as part of the Westward Journey Nickel series initiative that sought to modernize and revitalize the Jefferson Nickel's appearance. Jefferson's gaze is direct and solemn, symbolizing his wisdom and leadership. The image captures the contours of his aging face, with careful attention given to his wavy hair, high forehead, and refined expression. Above Jefferson's portrait is the motto, "In God We Trust," a traditional and symbolic expression of American faith, while to the left of his face appears the word liberty written in Jefferson's own cursive handwriting. The date 2012 is positioned just beneath liberty, and in coins struck at the Denver Mint, a small D mint mark appears next to the year, while Philadelphia coins bear no mint mark at all. Turning the coin to its reverse back, one finds the enduring image of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, which he personally designed. This neoclassical architectural masterpiece has graced the reverse of the Jefferson Nickel since 1938, with only a few exceptions during the special Westward Journey series from 2004 to 2005. The depiction on the 2012 coin is a restored version of Felix Schlug's original design, which had been modified slightly over the years. In this sharper, refined rendering, Monticello's columns, domed symmetrical facade, are detailed with greater clarity. The word Monticello appears directly beneath the building in a bold font. Above Monticello is the Latin motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one which reflects the unity of the American states. The denomination 5 cents is boldly written below Monticello, and finally, the phrase United States of America forms a curved border along the bottom rim of the coin. In terms of composition, the 2012 Jefferson Nickel is made of a cupronical alloy, -75% copper and 25% nickel, which has been the standard metallic content since the end of World War II. Each coin weighs precisely 5.00 grams and measures 21.21 millimeters, 0.835 inches in diameter with a smooth, plain edge unreeded. Its thickness is approximately 1.95 millimeters. The cupronical composition ensures durability and corrosion resistance, enabling these coins to survive years of circulation. The coin's durability is matched by its symbolic value, as it reminds Americans of both their history and the timelessness of Jefferson's principles. The mintage numbers for the 2012 nickel provide insights into the scale of its production and circulation. According to the U.S. Mint, the Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 374,400,000 Jefferson nickels in 2012, while the Denver Mint contributed 382,080,000 coins. Combined, over 756 million nickels were released into circulation in 2012. These massive numbers ensured that the coin was common in commerce but still of interest to coin collectors, especially those pursuing date and mint mark sets or uncirculated rolls. In addition to circulation strikes, the San Francisco Mint struck special proof versions of the 2012 nickel 4 collector sets, featuring a mirror-like background and frosted design elements that give the coin a stunning artistic contrast. These proof coins, often packaged in U.S. Mint annual proof sets, were struck using polished dies and planchettes and are easily distinguishable from circulation pieces due to their pristine finish and the S mint mark. Beyond its physical characteristics and mintage statistics, the 2012 Jefferson Nickel carries thematic and historical significance. Jefferson's presence on U.S. coinage is not merely a tribute to a past president but a celebration of democratic ideals. He advocated for liberty, education, and individual rights, and his inclusion on the nickel reinforces his place among America's most influential founders. The reverse design of Monticello further deepens this symbolism, reminding observers of Jefferson's architectural talent and his passion for Enlightenment philosophy and agrarian republicanism. His estate was not just a home, but a working plantation and laboratory of ideas, embodying both the paradoxes and promise of early American history. Collectors categorize 2012 nickels in several ways: by mint mark PDS, strike type circulation, proof, condition ranging from circulated to MS-70, and potential errors or varieties. While the 2012 Jefferson Nickel does not have any well-known major errors like doubled, dies or misstrikes commonly associated with other years, minor die cracks, misalignments, and off-center strikes do occur and can be of interest to specialists. Some collectors specifically seek nickels with full steps on the Monticello design, a grading criterion that refers to the sharpness and completeness of the steps leading up to Monticello's entrance. Coins with full steps FS designation often command a premium in the collector's market, especially in high grades like MS-65 or higher. Full steps are more common in proof strikes due to the meticulous quality control at the San Francisco Mint, but high-grade circulation strikes with this detail are much scarcer. In market terms, a typical 2012 nickel found in change or circulation is worth face value 5 cents, but uncirculated examples can be worth slightly more to collectors. For instance, a 2012D or 2012P in mint state 65 MS-65 condition may fetch between 25 cents and $1, depending on quality and demand. Proof coins from San Francisco 201-2S often sell for around $1 to $3 depending on whether they are part of a full set or sold individually. Coins with full steps in high grades can bring $5 to $20 or more, depending on rarity and certification. Error coins or varieties, if verified by third-party grading services such as PCGs or NGC, could also bring in higher prices. The Jefferson Nickel series, including the 2012 issue, remains an accessible and educational gateway for new coin collectors. It teaches essential numismatic principles such as mint mark identification, die varieties, grading standards, and the historical context of coinage. As a circulating coin, the 2012 nickel continues to embody everyday American life, passed from hand to hand in gas stations, grocery stores, coffee shops, and banks, quietly bearing the weight of history in every transaction. From a broader perspective, the 2012 5-cent coin is a testament to the continuity and evolution of American coin design, while honoring tradition through the retention of Monticello and Jefferson. It also embraces modernization through enhanced realism, digital sculpting techniques, and updated production standards at the U.S. Mint. It is one of the countless small artifacts that connect the American public to their founding fathers, their nation's ideals, and their shared economy. Every 2012 nickel, no matter how humble, tells a story of craftsmanship, commerce, democracy, and daily life in 21st century America. In summary, the 2012 United States 5-cent coin is much more than its 5-cent face value. It is a blend of history, design, function, and cultural symbolism. Whether sitting in a change jar tucked into a child's coin collection, or held in a graded slab by a serious numismatist, the 2012 Jefferson Nickel continues to serve as a tangible link between past and present, between ideals and reality, between government and citizen. As the world moves increasingly toward digital transactions, coins like the 2012 nickel remind us of the enduring importance of physical currency, a piece of metal that still carries meaning, memory, and identity. The 2006 United States of America 5-cent coin, commonly known as the Jefferson Nickel, holds a distinct place in the timeline of U.S. coinage as it marked a significant transition from the experimental westward journey nickel designs issued between 2004 and 2005 to the newly modernized, permanent image of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the classic yet refined return of his Monticello estate on the reverse, issued by the United States Mint in large quantities for everyday circulation. The 2006 nickel stood at the crossroads of historical reverence and contemporary coin artistry. The nickel's denomination, representing 1/20th of a dollar, may seem minor in monetary terms, but its cultural and historical weight is substantial. With its roots dating back to 1938 when it first replaced the Buffalo nickel, the Jefferson Nickel has long been an emblem of American political heritage, and the 2006 issue emphasized a modernized national identity rooted in respect for foundational, democratic figures. This was the first year in which the new forward-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, created by artist Jamie Franke, was permanently adopted on the obverse after being introduced in 2005 as part of the concluding design of the Westward Journey series. Unlike earlier left-facing profile images of Jefferson, the 2006 version broke tradition by portraying Jefferson as if directly engaging the viewer with a gaze full of dignity, experience, and national resolve, reflecting his enduring legacy. As the third president of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, the portrait is more lifelike and three-dimensional, utilizing advanced sculpting technology, and was crafted to show Jefferson as a statesman rather than a static historical figure, with an intense stare that gives the coin a new visual dynamic. To the left of Jefferson's face on the obverse is his signature, Liberty, written in his own historical handwriting, a subtle but powerful nod to his contributions to American philosophy and politics. Just below that, the date 2006 is engraved, and coins minted in Denver feature a small D mint mark, while those from Philadelphia carry a P, San Francisco, as usual, struck only the proof versions and used the S-mint mark. The phrase "In God We Trust" is elegantly placed along the upper right edge of the coin's obverse, balancing both tradition and visual clarity. The redesign helped breathe new life into the series while keeping its roots in the ideals of the founding fathers. Turning to the reverse, 2006 saw the reintroduction of the beloved Monticello, designed by Felix Schlug, which had been omitted from 2004 to 2005 in favor of scenes depicting the Lewis and Clark expedition. However, the 2006 reverse is not a mere reissue of Schlug's 1938 original. Instead, it is a refined version of his work, offering improved detail, depth, and accuracy in its architectural representation of Jefferson's Virginia home. The enhanced image reveals sharper lines, clearer columns, and a more defined dome. The reverse inscriptions include the Latin phrase "E pluribus unum" at the top, Monticello directly under the structure, 5 cents beneath that, and finally, United States of America encircling the bottom edge. The restored Monticello not only reaffirms Jefferson's contribution to American architecture, but also reinforces the historical symbolism of his agrarian, Enlightenment-inspired lifestyle. Physically, the 2006 Jefferson Nickel is composed of the same material as its predecessors, a durable cupronickel alloy made up of 75% copper and 25% nickel, which gives it its characteristic silvery sheen and resilience. The coin has a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, 0.835 inches, a weight of 5.00 grams, and a thickness of approximately 1.95 millimeters. The edge is smooth rather than reeded, in line with its denomination. In terms of mintage, the U.S. Mint produced the 2006 nickel in vast quantities. The Philadelphia Mint struck 787,200,000 nickels with no mint mark, while the Denver Mint added another 809,280,000 pieces marked with AD. These high mintage figures ensured that the 2006 nickel was readily available for general circulation and could be easily found in pocket change across the country. Meanwhile, the San Francisco Mint issued approximately 3,084,791 proof nickels, bearing the S-mint mark for collectors as part of annual proof sets. These proof nickels were struck using specially prepared dies and polished blanks, giving them a mirror-like finish and frosted design features. Many collectors value these proof coins for their visual appeal and low mintage compared to circulation issues. Furthermore, the 2006 nickel was also included in uncirculated coin sets and mint rolls, which have become popular with both beginner and advanced collectors. While the 2006 Jefferson Nickel does not feature any major known varieties or mint errors that are widely recognized in official catalogs, there is still a niche market for error coins such as off-center strikes, die clashes, double dies, or planchet anomalies that may have occurred during the minting process. Collectors and enthusiasts often search for examples of the Monticello reverse with strong full steps, a term used to describe coins where the steps of Monticello are fully struck and clearly visible. The full steps designation significantly increases a coin's value in the numismatic market, especially for examples in mint state MS grades of 65 or above. Grading services like PCGs and NGC provide certification and preservation services for such coins, assigning them numerical grades MS62, MS70 that reflect their strike quality, luster, surface condition, and eye appeal. For a typical 2006 nickel in circulated condition, the value remains at its face value of 5 cents, but uncirculated examples in MS65 or higher can be worth 25 cents to $2, and proof versions may fetch $1 to $4 depending on demand and packaging. Full steps specimens in high grades are even more desirable, with some auction prices reaching $20 or more. Beyond the physical and financial attributes, the 2006 nickel embodies significant themes of American heritage and artistic evolution. It serves as a medium through which Jefferson's life, vision, and ideals are continually communicated to the public. It links Americans to their founding values of liberty, intellectual rigor, and civic responsibility. Additionally, the transition from the profile-style Jefferson to a direct-gaze portrait reflects a broader trend in U.S. coinage toward more engaging and humanizing representations of historical figures. From an educational perspective, the 2006 nickel is an excellent teaching tool ideal for classrooms, museum exhibits, and numismatic clubs. It offers lessons in art, history, economics, metallurgy, and politics. Teachers often use coins like this to explain the founding fathers' roles, the structure of American government, and the minting process in a broader economic context. The nickel as a denomination has long played an integral role in commerce. In 2006, even amid rising costs of raw materials, The US Mint continued producing nickels despite the production cost, occasionally exceeding their face value due to rising metal prices. This economic peculiarity sparked debates in Congress and among economists about the feasibility of maintaining low-denomination coins, yet the nickel remained in production due to public familiarity and its usefulness in everyday transactions. In vending machines, transportation systems, laundromats, and small-scale retail, nickels are still utilized, though increasingly overshadowed by digital transactions and higher denominations. Coins like the 2006 nickel remain deeply woven into the practical and symbolic fabric of American life. To numismatists, historians, educators, and collectors alike, the 2006 Jefferson nickel represents a perfect harmony of tradition and progress. It stands at a key intersection in American coin design, marking the establishment of a permanent and visually captivating portrayal of Jefferson, combined with the restoration of his iconic home. For those assembling complete date and mint sets of Jefferson nickels, 2006 is an essential piece not only for its place in the chronology but for its narrative value, telling the story of a nation continually reflecting on its roots while looking ahead, whether tucked in a coin folder, displayed in a slab, or passed from hand to hand in everyday transactions. The 2006 5-cent coin remains a small yet powerful artifact of American culture, economy, and identity. It is proof that even the smallest denomination can carry immense historical weight and enduring relevance.